Deana right here with All Access Entertainment. We are at New England Fan Fest 11, and I am so honored to be here with Vince Russo. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank
Good,
you. Thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, it's great. Northeast is home, man. So whenever I get a chance to come back, I do.
Absolutely. So how has your Fan Fest experience been thus far today?
It's been great, man. You know, meeting the people. And, you know, again, like I said, Northeast is always special. I grew up on Long Island, so it's always great to get back here.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming home, right?
Yes.
For sure. So talking about your experience, you have really helped shape the Attitude Era. What element of the era are you most proud of?
I'm probably most proud of at that time more people were watching wrestling than ever. And that was my whole goal, man. I wanted to get as many people as possible to watch what I loved, you know, which was, you know, pro wrestling, sports, entertainment. But that's probably it. I mean, probably the most amount of people were watching during that time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of that is because of you. So thank you for that.
Well, you know, again, I really just listened to the fan base, you know, and I just wrote according to what they wanted. And as long as you give them what they want, they're going to watch. And that's what we did, you know.
Yep, for sure. You definitely did. So your writing style was fast and unpredictable. Where did you get that creative approach from?
Because I just get bored real easily. I get bored real easily. So even when I watch television on my own, like I go channel to channel to channel. So at that time, we're going head to head with Nitro. So I literally wrote that show like you're sitting there with a remote control in your hand. And like if you're watching Raw, you know, they're begging you to give them that lull to turn over and watch Nitro, and you couldn't give them that 5 seconds. So that's really where Crash TV came about.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you have worked WWF, WCW, TNA. Which environment did you say challenged you the most?
Wow. The most challenging was probably WCW because it was a political nightmare. So it was kind of like walking through a minefield, and it was very, very, very hard. I wasn't there for that long, but the time I was there was pretty difficult.
I can only imagine. Now, fans still debate your influence. How would you view your legacy today?
I always say this, and I don't want to sound like a, you know what. My legacy is the legacy, what my kids say about me, what my wife says about me, what my father, you know, thinks about me. That's really my legacy. At the end of the day, writing wrestling was just a job. I mean, that's all it was, and I did the best I could, but I don't look at legacy and stuff like that.
Absolutely, and I think you did amazing. So. And you've always been outspoken, but what is one misconception that you might want to clear up?
You know, it's not really a misconception about me. It's New Yorkers in general. You know, because I had to deal with that my whole career. There's a lot of people that don't like New Yorkers because they watch television and they think that's how New Yorkers are. And I love being a New Yorker. I wouldn't want to be anything else because New Yorkers, you know, we're going to tell you something to your face. We're going to tell you how we feel. We're going to tell you what we think. There's no politics involved. But people really have a misconception about New Yorkers in general, and I just think that's unfortunate.
I think so too,
yeah.
For sure. So taking it back to where we are today, New England Fan Fest, did you have a fan experience or anything or perhaps even a road story that you'd like to share with us today?
It's just when you hear the influence that the Attitude Era had on a lot of people. I mean, you know, you don't realize it because, you know, like I said, I mean, I'm just writing a TV show. But when you really hear, you know, a lot of people, you know, their childhoods and what it meant to them, I mean, that really, really means a lot.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It was one of the most absolutely iconic eras, yeah. And you contributed greatly to it, so thank you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you for your time today and for sharing your stories with us. We so appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you interviewing me. Thank you.